language.
Yep. Moves? You mean like now? Right, send the guy in. Okay, cheers.
Good afternoon. My name is John Moose from Broom Care.
Hi, I'm Dick Spanner. Grab a chair. Sit down. You want coffee?
Yes, please. Milk.
Yeah.
Sugar.
Coffee. It's coming up.
I'm wondering, have you heard about our company Broom Care before?
Yeah, Broom Care, yeah. That's this Swedish company making expensive, scientific kind of sound equipment, isn't it?
John, don't panic. Don't be like the gazelle and run away from the customer's first sales objection. Remember, he doesn't think we're expensive. He wants more justification as to why we have the prices that we do. Show him that we've got a low cost per point per year. And when you start to compare that to having him invest in a less reliable system, then that's going to look quite good. Have him look and see how much it costs if his machines are down and he loses production because he doesn't have a reliable system. Does the guy really want to skimp on his life insurance policy?
I'm glad you mentioned cost, because if we take a look at the actual cost breakdown.
All right then, you start with your system cost, system depreciation over 7 years, and you throw in a service contract. And don't you forget, you're losing interest every day, your money's not in the bank. A 2,000 point route repeated on a monthly cycle is probably the most one man's going to be able to handle, seeing as how he's got to visit 100 points a day. If that man costs $40,000 a year, that's only $24 per point per year. That's not going to scare the life out of your customer, is it?
Well, it sounds very good, doesn't it? That's the only cost involved in this.
Well, it should be, unless you get false alarms.
False alarms? What's that? It's just a nuisance, isn't it? Does that really cost money?
If you look here for a moment.
So, back to that 2,000 point route. When we're talking about false alarms, we're talking about money down the drain, human frustration and loss of belief in the programme. That means, before the system's even started making a profit, you've used 5 hours, 40 minutes a day just collecting data and printing it out. So let's introduce a few false alarms into the system. You can't risk ignoring an alarm, and just 20 alarms require over 46 hours extra work, going out and checking points and generating even more printouts. Now, if half of those alarms are false, that's nearly 24 hours thrown away for each day of the programme. Come on, let's be serious. Is that acceptable?
Do you mind if I have a cigarette? Will you have it yourself? Could you tell me a little something about the machines you have here in the cement factory?
That's good, John. Now ask him questions about his machines. He'll feel more comfortable talking about that because that's something he lives with every day.
Any kind of machinery you could dream of. You've got pumps, you've got lorries, digging machines, you've got ventilators, you've got a lot. Huge cylinders, compressors, you name it, we've got them. We make cement. We dig it, grind it, swim it, dry it again, we pack it, ship it off.
And what type of faults do you have with your machines? Unbalance? Misalignment perhaps? Bearing failures? Gearbox problems?
I don't know which kind of faults we've got the most. I mean, we have faults in gearboxes, of course. We've got things like on-buttons. I mean, I think that's what we've got the most of, that's fault bearings.
Do you have any critical machines which, if they break down, cause production losses?
To be quite frank, it happens quite often.
Have you ever used condition-based maintenance before?
Yeah, sure. We use it all the time. We use this one.
Ah, the old screwdriver technique. So you see, the basic problem is that without condition-based maintenance, you can get production losses because of unexpected breakdown. And from what you've already told me, that problem could occur here. And in addition, if you make time-based maintenance on machines that are not broken down, you stand a good chance of introducing faults which were not there originally. As we at Brule & Care say, if it isn't broken, don't fix it.
That sounds great. Let's go and have a look.
Hey, whoa, could you just hold on a minute? Couldn't we just run through the basics first? Well, basically there's 4 ways you can use vibrational measurements to help you with maintenance problems. And the first, fault detection, which is using regular, repeatable measurements to predict when a machine is going to fail. Is what I primarily want to talk about today. And the second is fault diagnosis, which is to use vibration analysis to pinpoint exactly the cause of the fault, be it misalignment, be it gearbox problems, problems with bearings. And the third is fault correction, which is to use vibration analysis to actually correct the fault in your machine, such as the case with unbalance. And finally we have structural testing, which is to see if a high vibration level from the machine is caused by a fault within the machine or caused by the design, the structure or the foundations of the machine.
So that means you're not here to fix my machines. You're just here to talk about theory. I've got no time for that, you see. I've got machines running out there. They're more important to me.
John, how many times do I have to tell you to stop doing that? You've got to use the customer's language.
That's my number 2 compressor. Oh.
Hey, look, whoa, take it easy, will you?
You've got 10 minutes.
I got 10 concepts. We got a deal. Let's